what's up? It's your girl, Rondi Blue, and I am back for Southern Charm, New Orleans. Okay, look, before we even get into the episode, I want to let y'all know what happened, okay? So Tamika Lee hit me up in my DMs so she could set me straight, so to speak, okay? Because she didn't have an attitude, and she did say she enjoyed my video, and she kikied the whole way through, and I appreciated that. And I also appreciate people that don't take this shit personal, because at the end of the day, this is what I do. Just like that reality show drama shit is what you do, okay? So, you know, it's cool, but she wanted me to know that the Griot article has since been taken down because she did not say those things about feeling as if black people don't like her because she's bougie or because she has money. She also says that she never said she was rich. And I feel like you never said you was rich, but the connotation of this show is that you motherfuckers is rich. She definitely is not as out of touch as it seemed, okay? Based on the article and based off some things that I think, you know, how the show is put together in order to make you think a certain thing. She wanted me to let y'all know that she said she is not better than nobody black, okay? The article was supposed to be about black love, and her family's organization helps little black boys, okay? So she was trying to let us know that that is not her makeup. And I'm like, okay, girl, I'm here. For now, I'm here. For now. So we got to talk about what happened last episode at the beginning of this episode, which was Barry calling Quay, blame it on Quay, a faggot, okay? Everybody is upset with him. Justin lets him know he fucked up. His friend Gian lets him know he fucked up. I mean, she was feeling so strongly about it that she decided that she was not going to go into a business partnership with him to expand his gym business, okay? Which I kind of felt like was a bit much. Not because I don't think that he was wrong. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying that correctly. Because I do believe that if somebody is offended by a word, don't call him that. He was trying to provoke Quay because Quay was talking about, oh, I'ma sue you. So he was like, all right, I'ma provoke you. Hope that you finally get some balls about yourself and try to hit me first. That way when I rag tag that ass, you can't go and sue me because you hit me first. Okay? It was a mind game. It was childish. It was inappropriate. It was the wrong word. He should have called him a bitch. Okay? I would have called him a bitch. And I said this last video. Barry was wrong. Barry knows he was wrong. And this is going to get even deeper. After Gianni told him and Justin told him and they go on a swamp tour and they get into the conversation because Tamika has a cousin who's gay who she's very close to, and he got emotional expressing how he feels because he's a gay man, he's always walking around in defense mode because somebody is going to try to emasculate him because he's a gay man. And I also have a problem with that because I'm a firm believer in nothing that you could, you know, do physically or sexually defines your manhood. It's the type of person you are. Do you take care of business? Are you respectful? Okay? Do you take care of your responsibilities as a man? The responsibilities that you put yourself in. Are you a good person? Those are the type of things that I feel like define a good man or a man, period, not their sexuality, what they wear, whatever. But I still feel like Quay was acting like a bitch, okay? It is what it is. Feel how you want to feel. I don't give a fuck, okay? Just saying. I just really can't care about that right now, all right? Quay was wrong. Barry was wrong for using that word. And we just gonna move on from here because I feel like they almost like drilled a hole in this shit a little bit. And I still respect the fact that at the end of the episode, when they were on the swamp tour and they're talking about it, and Jeff talks about his experience in the NFL and how he has to be super masculine and you can't be gay in the NFL because that means you less of a man. And also talks about how John grew up homophobic because growing up around these old New Orleans niggas, you will be homophobic. It is the way, you know, like I'm very well aware of that. And that's why I've never been that type of person and I don't want to be that type of person. I don't want to perpetuate no ignorance, just like I don't think anybody on that show wanted to really perpetuate any ignorance. But in the heat of the moment, And with liquor in people's systems, people don't be giving a fuck. And that's the reality of the situation. Tamika's cousin and her BFF, her little, you know, if he wasn't her cousin, he'd be her gay husband or whatever. He said the word don't bother him, but he still got emotional. So you could tell it makes him feel some type of way that he has to prove his manhood to somebody because he's gay. And that's why all the punks out here know how to fight. Like the punks out, like Quay, you could tell Quay ain't from out here because a punk from out here would have squared up and probably whooped Barry big ass. No disrespect, Barry, but I'm just saying, these punks out here don't give a fuck, okay? Like, free to look like, look, bitch, don't make me break my motherfucking nail. Okay, look, I was just saying, like, that's the way it is out here. But I'm just glad this situation was rectified and there was an aha moment for Barry. And also a moment for everybody, period, to talk about it, because I feel like because we from the South, we allow each other to say things and be ignorant about shit just because we feel like there's no ill will. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we on a television show, and what we say when ain't no cameras around is not the same as what we should be saying when the camera's around. I'm just being honest with y'all. Nikel, she invited Tamika, Reagan, and Rachel, the other NFL wife, whose husband is going through issues with his brain as well from playing in, playing in the NFL. Were all there. And basically everybody except for Nikel. Nikel is just like a facilitator for the fuck shit. She ain't really in it like that, okay? So her whole thing, Rachel and Reagan, their whole thing towards Tamika was, it wasn't the time or the place for that, and it seemed like you could dish it out, but you can't take it, all right? And Tamika said her back was hurting her bad because something happened with her back, so she was in pain and she was agitated and she just felt like going around starting fucking fires at the party, okay? And was like, I don't care if this is a business situation for you, Reagan, you ain't about to control my mouth, okay? I'm gonna say what the fuck I wanna say. And in reality, it's like, bitch, we on a reality show. I don't care if it's about your business. You want this shit to pop, right? Let me get in the fucking argument. Let me get in the fight. We gotta get these views up for the show. Gotta get a second season. Fuck out of here with that shit. Just telling y'all, that's the real me looking at this shit. Like, girl, please stop acting like you ain't want that argument to go down. We gonna sit up here and act like, oh, this argument was such a big damn deal when it really wasn't. To me, it wasn't a big deal that Kelsey was uncomfortable, and I'm sorry for that, but you know how many times I done been somewhere and was uncomfortable? Like, so the fuck what? But I understand Reagan's point that this was a business situation for her, so she didn't need all of that rah-rah shit that went down between Barry and Quay happening at her party. And I respect that and I understand that. And Rachel was like, see, it couldn't have been me, because Tamika got mad and got up because, she couldn't take the fact that they was telling her that she was wrong and they wasn't letting up. So Rachel was like, after she left, see, bitch, it couldn't have been me. You too nice, all right? You too nice. It could not have been me if it was my business situation. She could dish it out, but she can't take it, okay? And she needed a dose of her own medicine, all right? That's how Rachel felt. And we all kind of feel like that, okay? And I had to grow out of that, honestly, like, because I'm also the type of person that will tell you about yourself, I don't give a fuck, okay? But I have learned that there's a time and a place for everything, and certain shit don't always need to be said, okay? It's kind of understood and don't really need to be said. That's why I say everything with my face. I may not say it out loud, but bitch, my face will tell the story. So after she, ran off, and then she went go talk to JR, and he made her feel bad about it and told her, look, it wasn't the time or the place for that shit. You was wrong. And it was like Reagan said you was wrong. Rachel said you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Justin said you was wrong. Everybody was saying you was wrong, but you wasn't really convinced of the shit until JR told you. I think that's what his name was. And I was just like, oh, okay. I guess. So Tamika goes over to Nikel's so that Nikel could tell her that she's going to facilitate a swamp dinner on a boat, African style. And I'm like, no, bitch, Louisiana style. Why is it African style? Like, it is in the swamp in Louisiana. It's Louisiana style, okay? But she kept saying African style, and Tamika, like, every time they said it, there was a pause. It was so uncomfortable. And I don't think she meant anything by it at all. Like, I really don't. I just think she feel like, on a boat, in the water. I think of the safari, okay? The Serengeti. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's how, that's the vibe she was feeling. But because she's so vanilla, it just, you like, it don't feel right when you say it like that. That shit was funny to me, cause it be like that sometimes. They don't be meaning nothing by it, but the wordage sometimes you just be like, oh, with the black girl in the back of my neck. That shit was funny. Never mind. Look, moving on. So she gonna facilitate the dinner so that Tamika could apologize to everybody who was involved at Reagan's party. Okay. But we move on to Justin. And Justin is remodeling that house for him and his girlfriend Kelsey to live in. And he has an inspector come over because there's some foundation issues. A lot of houses in New Orleans have foundation issues. The house was redone after Katrina, and his people moved into another house, and now he's living in that house that he just bought. And his people live like a block over in half a block over in a block behind him. And I'm like, damn, that's a good setup. And they live on the water. I was like, ooh, that's nice. I'm here for that. You know what I'm saying? They get the foundation issues checked out and it's going to be all good. So he's going to be able to remodel that house. But the main thing is that Tamika done kind of fucked up his little relationship with old girl. Like, they not in squalor or nothing like that. What I really mean is their relationship isn't on the rocks, but it unsettled it a little bit. Just like the foundation of the house. See? But if your relationship was secure, Justin, then nothing Tamika said would have been able to unsettle your foundation. So look, let's get to the swamp tour, all right? So they on the swamp tour, and like I say, they talk about the Barry situation. They got emotional and all of that. But one of the main things was that Tamika was supposed to be apologizing to everybody for her actions, but it doesn't seem like she could really do it. It don't seem like she could really do it at all. And she never said the words, I'm sorry. It was just like, so I was tripping. I was doing too much. I hope y'all accept my apology. And everybody's like, but bitch, where's the apology? Where's that? Where they at? Oh, where they at? Oh, where they at? Oh, where they at? Where is it? All right. And everybody just took it and kind of let it go and all of this. But I'm still side-eyeing her, like, why you couldn't say you were sorry? I know you don't feel like you should apologize to John. Fuck him. I wouldn't apologize to him neither. Like, not fucking for real, but I wouldn't be apologizing to John, okay, about that whole situation. No, I don't want my man at no party with all these little scandalous scallywags walking around offering up free young vagina to my husband when we ain't been knocking the boots. That's what she said. But I talked to some people at Channel 4 and they had said some different things. They had said that was all they was doing was fucking. They had said that all Tamika and Barry be doing is this right here. And I'm looking at Tamika and I think Tamika's a beautiful woman. And I'm looking at Barry and he's fine and good looking. And I don't understand how y'all cannot be fucking. I don't understand it at all. Okay? Somebody better be fucking on this show before y'all husbands get took. Okay, I'm just saying, because Reagan, you out here slipping into the darkness, running from this man and his issues, thinking that it's so different from the shit that Rachel is going through, because Rachel pulled her to the side and was like, look, you can't just be moving to the French Quarter and leave your husband right now. He is going through something and he needs your support. But Reagan doesn't see it that way because she feels like because he's not going through full-blown dementia that she don't have to be a support system because she did that shit already. And I'm like, girl, that is not how marriage works. I don't know how you think you're going to continue to be married if you think that you done tapped out on a supportive meter. Like, it don't work like that, okay? It doesn't. And I feel like you being supportive in a way of not leaving him is not much to ask, all right? But, like, really evaluate the situation, because I agree with Rachel. You probably going to end up getting divorced or getting your man took from you, bitch, okay? Because Jeff might have the crazy eyes a little bit, but he fine. Okay, he is fine, okay? And it can happen, all right? He can get took on these New Orleans streets, all right? There's a girl out here somewhere that is plotting on Jeff right now, all right? So you can play if you want to, all right? Watch that man end up stole on. So next episode, they're supposed to be going to the Myrtle Plantation, which is like supposed to be really haunted. I want to go, and I'm excited. But I do want to mention that the friend Susan, whose idea it was, kind of, you know, it's into alternative spiritualities and stuff like that. And everybody was just like, oh, Jesus. And I just want to reference how everybody is so upset about the homophobic thing, but they don't get upset with the disrespect to the voodoo and the hoodoo, okay? And I know like a lot of Christians like denounce this, but if you know your history, you'll know that it's just the praying to your ancestors. Okay, it's the praying to your ancestors, and it's actually some mixing of Catholicism in it where the rituals take place. If you do your research, you would know that it's nothing to be scared of and definitely nothing to turn your nose up at, because before the colonizers gave us Christianity, what we had was similar to hoodoo and voodoo, okay, in the practice and also in the observing of the ancestors and praying to the ancestors as well as God, okay? So, I'm just saying, if we want to be around here not being ignorant, let's not be ignorant about the religions either, okay? But that was basically everything that went down on Southern Charm. I thought it was a cute enough episode, you guys. You bitches can come for me in the comments if you want to, but I will block you, okay? I will block you and have no qualms about it, all right? So enjoy, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for your view either way, and everybody that fuck with me the long way, y'all know how I'm with y'all. Nah, I love y'all. I'm delirious at this point, y'all. I've been up since like 7 o'clock this morning. I'm tired. I love y'all. See y'all in Real Housewives of Potomac.